Over 7 million Americans can't pay their auto loans. It's crazy. Listen, you don't need the 2025 Chevy Tahoe. You don't need the new European car on the block. It's okay. You can drive a regular car. You know, America has become so crazy with its consumerism that it's okay for people to just have super high car payments. Today, we're going to be looking at some of the craziest car payments there is out there.
So everybody car note is $700 or more. And don't come on here lying saying that your car note is $400 because I'm not gonna believe you unless you show proof. Since I have been buying cars, I have not paid under $400 for a car note. And when my car note was 400,
Over, you've only paid, you've, the only time you've ever done that is you've paid over $400. That's insane. That's wild. What are you buying? You know, like, what are you buying?
$100.01. That was back in 2017. Every
Wow.
vehicle I have purchased since then has been at least $550 or more. So what
Jeez.
y'all doing to these vehicles that we gotta pay so much money? And don't come out here talking about you got good credit, cause everybody don't have a 800 credit score. And it's like everybody that I seen recently that bought a car, it's been like $850, $900, sometimes 1,000.
Oh,
Why y'all
oh.
want so much for these vehicles? Like,
Yeah, that is
no,
true.
they must gonna talk to me. They must gonna drive for me or something. So, what kind of vehicle you got and how much your car note is? I got a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I pay six hundred
Oh,
ninety nine dollars and 39 cents a month.
a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Okay, let's just do math on this, right? Let's do math on this. She pays $6.99 a month for that. Is this car even a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee, by the way? How much does that even go for MSRP? That's 23, so it goes for about 21 to $25,000 used. It's just you don't buy a car that expensive. $600 a month, $700 a month, even. There's no need for you to ever spend that much on a car. Get yourself a little hoopty. You know what I'm saying? No one really cares. Drive yourself a little hoopty.
I have pretty bad credit, but I have a car right now that I'm financing that is really high monthly payment, and it's not a very fuel efficient car.
Okay. What is the monthly payment at, if you don't mind me asking?
679, which is really high, and then
Yeah.
the van is just not efficient. It's too big.
Let's go out to that vehicle right now.
I will say it is a little messy.
Oh, it's one of these ones.
I
It's one of these
tried
ones.
to,
Okay.
do as good as I could.
Yes, ma'am. Let me see your keys. I'll scan it in my system, take some good pictures. We got to trade in. She owes on it. I'll go get it for you.
Fresh start with the trade.
Yes.
What is it?
Good.
It's a 2020 Dodge Grand Caravan. 86,000 miles on it. What can you do
Whoo.
for me?
The problem is right now, even in perfect condition, the caravan is only booking for somewhere around $9,000, to $10,000. So it's not about getting an approval as far as what the bank sees. The problem is that rolling that much negative over around $15,000 is god awful
Oh, she's
to do.
Oh, she's rolling 15 grand onto the next car. Negative equity. Oh my god. And she's paying 679 a month. What is her interest rate on this car? Oh my god.
So we can get you out of the caravan and into another vehicle, but it has to be something where loan to value percentage is not like crazy, crazy high. So in the
Hell
case
yeah.
of commuter cars, once you add the 15,000 onto it, that loan to value is like 200%, like double what the car is almost. So it would have to be something that's like a larger SUV, something like a Pathfinder, or like a Murano, or something like
Oh,
that.
not a Murano,
But
please. Don't
doing
buy a
that,
Murano.
you're taking $400 or $600 in payment from negative equity on that caravan to even be able to do it. So we have to trade the car because of the banks that we use.
Right.
By doing that, that's going to be something that's like, depending on how good the approval comes back with the negative equity on there, even with mom on there, that's going to be like 12, 13, $1,400 after you roll that much negative.
Oh.
That would jump your credit up right away, and it would give you something to actually rely on.
So I'm open to it. Yes, if we can do no down payment.
We'll get to working on it then.
We want to congratulate Miss.
If we can do no down payment, like, no, like, the thing is, I'm sure her interest rate is probably insane on what she's about to roll onto.
On their brand new purchase of their 2025 Pathfinder.
I hate that Pathfinder, by the way. It looks disgusting.
The task has been an ordeal. They didn't think we were able to get it done, but we did. Let them know that coming to the Fresh Start program is definitely worthwhile, and let us help.
Yeah, okay, buddy. You're insane. Woman, you are insane. $15,000 equity that you just rolled over into a Pathfinder. A new Pathfinder, which looks disgusting, by the way. I hate that color scheme that they have going with these new cars. They all basically look the same. You rolled in from a Dodge Caravan into a Nissan Pathfinder. Your credit's going to go up. Yes, if you can maintain the payments. However, it sounds like you're not really that financial responsible.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
$4,500.
Oh!
Like $4,560, and it was on a brand new 2025 G-Wagon.
What
Oh
is the
my God,
highest
on a
monthly payment
G-Wagon.
You've ever seen?
Highest monthly that I thought was ridiculous was like $950 or $980 on a 2019 Lexus.
What is
On
the
a
highest monthly payment
Lexus! Oh, on a Lexus.
you've ever seen?
Brother.
It was a 1200 on the brand new QX80 Autograph. Very nice car.
What is the highest monthly payment
No.
you've ever seen?
Sure, I guess. Not worth it,
What
dude.
is the
Yeah,
highest monthly payment
absolutely.
you've ever seen?
About $1250 per month on a QX60.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
I saw a lease 24 months Q60 Red Sport $2,300 a month.
What is the
Ooh! Damn, them QX60s are going, but 23 in 2 years? He's paying that off in 2 years, though. That's not bad for 2 years if you really do. If you're breaking it down, let me pull out the calculator here. If he's pulling out 2,300 for 2 years, what's he doing? 55 grand, I mean. It's not the worst. If he has the money to pay for it, sure. Like, he just wants to get the payments over, but it's not the worst price because it's about 55 grand. Unless it's, like, super used, then, yeah, that's horrible. But 24 months, that's not a bad term. But, god damn, that is like 2 one-bedroom apartments there.
monthly payment you've ever seen?
$2,100 on a lease.
What's the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
Mine.
What is the highest monthly payment you've ever seen?
Bro said mine.
The average millionaire drives a 4-year-old car with 41,000 miles on it, and of course it's paid for, and they haven't had car payments in decades, which is how they became a millionaire, because the average car payment now is over $500, about $504 a month over 84 months. If you invest $504 from age 30 to age 70, you'll have somewhere around $5 million
That is
in
facts.
your Roth IRA. I hope you like your car. Our advice, knowing that cars lose 60 to 70% of their value in the first 4 years, is to buy a quality used car unless you have a net worth in excess of $1 million. Then if you want to buy a new car, you can afford to take the loss on it.
You know, the problem is here is that a lot of people just don't want to drive old cars. America is so crazy with consumerism that driving a car that is not, let's say, 3-4 years old, if it's older than 5 years, they probably don't want it. It's crazy. And as he said, a lot of people that are millionaires drive 4-door sedans that are 10 years old sometimes. Like, the thing about it is paid off cars are the way to go. Stop doing the loan payments unless the lease payments, unless you are a millionaire. Unless you're a millionaire, don't do the lease payments. Stop.
Y'all, I cannot be getting behind these $700 car payments. Every time I work on budgets and I see any car payment, even above like $600, I want to like choke on my own vomit. And before you say, Jess, the average car is like $35,000. I don't care. You don't need a $35,000 car.
It ain't $35,000 anymore.
A $35,000 car. The most expensive car I ever bought was a 2015 Mazda 3. I bought it in 2016 for $14,000. Like
I
walking
love-
out the door, and my car payment was $315.15.
Good.
And I thought,
By the way, I'm a big fan of Mazda 3s. I just love the weird look of them. They just look weird, but Mazda 3s, Mazdas are good cars, man. They have some really good models.
that was a lot, and it really isn't. Nowadays, with my income and everything, I would say, like, I don't think I'd be comfortable paying more than $450. $500 is pushing it.
Yeah.
And some of you are willing to have $700 plus car payments. Not only that, I've seen people with car payments like
It's okay.
more than some people's mortgages. I've seen people come with car payments like
100%.
$1,400. For $1,400, I better be able to live in that thing. I also feel like cars are just like the biggest tricks ever, because it's like I've just never looked at someone's vehicle, even if it's like the oldest thing in the world, and been like, ew, like look what I don't care. I feel like most people do not care.
Absolutely agree with that. I've never looked at someone's car that's like a hoopty and been like, huh, look at what he drives. Look at that guy, huh? The guy drives an old car. Who does that? We're adults. You know, like, why do you care so much about what somebody thinks about your car? If it's fine for you to drive, it gets you from A to B. That's all you need it for, right? Now, I'm a car guy, so I like fixing cars. I like, making cars look cool. But at the same time, I'm not going to buy a new car and put $700 a month into it. That's insane.
Like, I will get in the oldest, like, beat-up car ever of someone else's and not give two shits, as long as it's not, like, piled with trash and fast food. Like, I do care about that stuff, but I would care about that if it was a brand new car. But it's just so much better to not have the new car and make those kind of car payments. And I'm in, like, a great position right now. I do not have a car payment. I honestly don't even
Good
have
for
a car
you.
of my own. I have a company car.
Ooh.
And, yeah. So I have a company car, and they pay for like my car insurance and gas and like all that.
Company car is the
Currently,
way.
right now, I do not have a car payment. Now, what I've been meaning to do for like the last 8 months, and this is like totally my bad, I need to be doing it, is I want to put like, I think like $350, $400 a month into a high yield savings as my car payment. So that way, when I do eventually get a car of my own, then I have like a good down payment that I've been saving up for. But I can't get behind those $700 plus car payments. That's outrageous.
Yeah.
And you know it is, okay? You can try to justify it all day. All you want. You can try to justify that, but ain't no freaking way.
I like the idea of putting, like what she said, is putting her money into a high yield savings account and saving up for her car that way. That's a good idea. I just hope that this young lady, she doesn't make the mistake of trying to buy something that's like way much too out of her price range, meaning she just has enough to put a down payment down but still has to make payments. If you have enough money in that account, save up for it and then buy a nice car with what you have saved up. Don't try and get on the payment thing, because the interest rate is going to probably kill you.
I have a couple different payment options for you. 60 months, 66, 72 months. I have you with 1,000 down, 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000. Just let me know which option works best for you.
It just seemed a little higher than what we were expecting.
Completely understand that the payment's important to you. It would be important to me as well. It sounds like you're just like me and you're on a budget. Does that sound right?
Definitely, yeah, we're on a budget.
Sure. So other than the payment, is there anything else keeping you from moving forward?
I don't think so. It's really just that monthly payment.
Okay. So if we can get the payment to
Oh, see, that's the trick right there. That is literally the trick for all the car salesmen. Every time you walk into a car dealership, the first thing that you tell them, I want the car payment to be a bit lower. They'll get it lower for you, but you're going to have to get a longer term, meaning that interest rate is going to be probably higher, and that term is probably going to be longer as well.
drive the vehicle home today?
I would say so.
Okay, awesome. Well, the payment's based off of the vehicle that you chose, which you said it's the right vehicle. What would be the most you'd be comfortable with putting down in order to take this vehicle home today?
We were going to do 2,000.
Okay.
$2,000.
Awesome. Up to.
I think 2000's pretty much our cap.
Okay.
By the way, I do not think doing a car payment, doing a down payment of 2,000 is enough. If you are gonna go down the route of doing car payment every month, the down payment I think you should at least be doing for a new car is $5,000 for a new car. Don't do 2. 2 is way too low.
And then, like, just between you and I, if you had to hit the secret account.
We could maybe stretch another 500.
No.
Okay. So 2,500 down, which is a good down payment, and then if we leverage a 72-month term, I can get you to $621 a month.
Oh no. $621 a month plus you're putting down $2,000. 72 months. That gives you $44,000 that you're gonna be paying over the next 6 years, right? Cool, but that's not taking into account the walkout price. Plus, you've also put down a down payment of $2,000. So now that's $46,000. That's not with any of the other fees that this car salesman already knows. He's got this person by the balls. He already knows they want the car. So he's going to add up as many fees as he can so he can take out as much as he can. So we're already at $46,000. And that interest rate, I really hope he doesn't get screwed.
A lot of you guys are asking why my car payment is $1,000 a month, and here's why. So I told you guys
What the
I got
hell?
my first car when I was a senior. It was the car of that year. I had a push start, everything, right? 9 months later, I crashed it and I totaled it, and my parents paid it off. So then they pulled me out another car, the same one, but I had to pay it. So I started paying it. I was giving payments, and I was almost done. I had less than $10,000, right? I always kept up with the maintenance, everything. And I don't know why, but there was so many recalls on this car to the point where it almost left me on the freeway a couple times.
Jesus.
By this time, I already had my son. He was a baby at that time. And it got to the point where it wasn't even safe for us to be driving in that car. Not even on the freeway, not anywhere. So my mom was like, it was time to upgrade. So I was like, all right, bet. So then I went in and at that
Time to upgrade. No, it's not time to upgrade. It's time to downgrade. Why the hell are you upgrading for? You already in a new car.
2021 Acura ILX, super nice, brand new, nice interior, everything, right? Never really gave me problems. And I got married. We have 3 kids now. Fast forward to now. And we just didn't fit in that little car anymore. We needed a SUV, like a mom car. So
I bet you did.
I traded in this car, my car for this car, and I'm actually carrying $10,000 of negative equity from my very first
Ooh.
car. But I had no choice. Like at that point, it was not safe to drive that car, so I was like,
No, you had a choice. You had a choice. Don't say you didn't have a choice. You had a choice. You absolutely had a choice. You could have went for probably a cheaper car. Absolutely had a choice.
It's totally worth it for me because yes, I have my mom car and we have our room. And look at this car seat. Look at how big it is. It takes up a lot of space because it turns. And my kids are comfortable. We have the stroller in the back. So to me, yes, it's $1,000, but it's our safety and we have the room that we need. And I love my car.
She's lost. She's lost. She's lost. Hopefully her and her husband make a lot of money to be able to do some shit like this. This is insane. $1,000 car payment and you already moved over your equity. It's like, stop it, please.
So I'm at a Mercedes-Benz dealership and I have been here for 4 hours trying to buy a car and there are no customers here. I'm walking around this lot and I'm seeing cars that are $90,000, $80,000, $100,000, pretty on brand for Mercedes. But what's alarming is there's nobody here, not a soul. And I've been here for hours.
Nobody could buy
I'm
it.
not seeing market adjustments. I'm not seeing markups. When I'm talking to the salespeople, they are not budging on their prices. Now, maybe it's just because this is a Mercedes dealer. I don't know. But what I can tell you is this is not a good sign. Emptiness. And part of the reason for that is these ridiculously expensive electric cars. Let me show you. This is a Mercedes-Benz 2026 EQS 400 4MATIC. This car is $100,000.
Bomba clutch.
So 100 grand for that another car. Let's compare that to another car right here. Who is gonna buy that when you can buy this for less? This car right here is about $91,000. This is a GLE.
GLE? Yeah.
Actually 101. So the same price. Think about that. You want to buy a stupid electric car for the same price that you can get this? Car market is broken. So I'm at a Mercedes-Benz dealership.
You see, the problem is here, right? The EVs, is it, I don't know, I could think of it as you're future-proofing yourself if you get an EV. However, I'm not too sure how well the Benz really do on EVs. I don't know if they're like ahead of the curve with it. I've never really heard anyone buy the Benz EVs though. Those are new to me. But the GLEs, you know, a lot of people buy the GLEs. They look pretty cool, but yeah, I mean, they're gas guzzlers.
What are you driving with your car payment?
I drive a 2020 Corolla and I paid $300.
That's not
What are
bad.
you driving with your payment?
I drive a 2022 Toyota $625 a month.
Ooh.
What are you driving with your car payment?
I got a 2024 Grand Highlander. I paid $1,200.
Bad car.
What are you driving with your payment?
I have a 22 4Runner TRD Auto with no car payment.
What are you driving with your payment?
I have a 2024 Toyota Limited 4Runner and I pay $572.
God damn it, man.
What are you driving with your payment?
I drive a Mercedes and I have no payment because my parents bought me my first car.
What are you
Good
driving
job.
with your payment?
Lucky you.
2023 TRD Camry and it's paid off.
Nice.
What are you driving with your payment?
Crown, Toyota Crown Platinum. It's $590.
What are you driving with your payment?
I drive a TRD Camry. Payments $550 a month.
God damn.
What are you driving with your car payment?
God damn, for a Camry, it's crazy. For a TRD Camry, like damn, bro. You had $550 for that. Crazy.
How much did you guys put down? Zero. How much are you guys paying per month? $580.
287 months for a C-Class. Oh no. 287. Wait a minute. Hold on, bro. What the I swear all people have to do is some math. At 287 months. For a C-Class and 580. Y'all, let me tell you something. I used to work at Mercedes-Benz when I was 18. I used to work at Benz. The C-Class is literally you want it to be an S-Class, but you don't got enough money, so you buy a C-Class, right? It is literally the economic version of the S-Class. With that being said, 580 it's a Benz, so I get it. But 287 months, she's putting down 580, multiply that by 2. Oh my God. Oh my God, she's paying $166,460 on this car. And we don't even know interest rate. And then she's doing what? 287 months is how long? That is 23 years, y'all. That is 23 years. Please, guys, please don't do this. There's no way this is real. There's no way.
580. How long are you guys financing for?
For 287 months.
All right. Congratulations for the Mercedes C300.
Is he about to do the math? He's about to do the math. It's crazy. Yeah, man. That is nuts. Look, I want you guys to make the right decisions for your life, for the future. Just buy a car that is something in your means. Buy a used car. It's okay to drive a used car. No one cares. No one cares. You just need a car to get you from point A to B. I'm not saying don't buy a car that, you don't like to at least look at, but don't think of the car as an emotional attachment to you. Think of it as a machine, like any other thing in life. It's a machine that you need to be able to move around in. That's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.